Good evening, welcome to Dreadnought Customs, and this will be the first video in a series for the GT2 build. Say build. Well, we're going to do some stuff to it. Okay, so we've done a couple of videos before which have had a few bits on regarding the GT2. So I'll go through the story of it and then tell you what we're going to do. Basically, it's what, 7 weeks to the Scirocco Register National Meet. This is going up, going to be driven by my brother-in-law, whilst I drive in the turbo, which is off getting an exhaust made. So yeah, I thought it was about time we did a few bits on it. So yeah, it's a 93 GT2, registered March 93, built June 92. So it was one of the last ones built, last few months of manufacture. I think they stopped in September. I bought it off a chap last summer. I've used it as a daily since, but due to COVID it's not really done a huge amount of miles. I think it's done about 88,000 overall, not since I've had it, just in total. So yeah, so far mods wise, it's got the banded stills, which I'm pretty sure are Vauxhall, off of Vauxhall, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, they're nice, they suit it. I mean, the car's filthy at the moment, but yeah, so it's got them. It's got Gaz GHA card over kit. It's got this funky fiberglass parcel shelf, which is not in the best condition, and to be honest, well, it's got no hooks to hold it up. It keeps falling in as well. So what we're going to do is try and replicate an OEM one, and see how we do with that. Another thing, well, I mean, apart from that, really, interior wise, it's pretty standard, other than a little 8-valve sticker, £5 each on the website. It's got a fuel pump cut off switch. It's got a stereo which I stuck in because the old one was crap. It's got Lecky windows, central locking standard, as they seem to throw on all the last ones. Rear view mirror is this weird thing which obviously isn't original, but it works, so I'm not too bothered. But the major thing on this car is the engine, which is a 2-litre 8-valve. So it's a Golf Mark 3 2-litre GTI AGG bottom end with I think it's a Golf Mark 4 head, or Beetle Mark 4 head, which is cross flow, and then it's got a Roland inlet manifold. It's got these twin dual auto 40s, and I think, I'm not sure what make it is, but it's got a 4x1 manifold, G60 gearbox, which is cable shift. It's got electric fuel pump, which was proper noisy when I first got it, so I've changed it for a I can't remember what it's called now, but the original one was like a solid state square job, which was for an injection cars really. So it had this setup with the fuel return going through a pressure gauge to limit the pressure going into the carbs. But obviously because I've used a proper carb one, which is only like 3 psi, 2-3 psi is what you need for carbs. You just need flow rather than pressure. This has now been blocked off, so it's not really needed. So I need to tidy that up a bit. Other things done to it is the grille really, which is a Mark II Golf cut down grille. Nice cheap easy mod. So yeah, what needs doing to it? Bumpers are terrible paint job. They were the old textured ones which somebody's painted over, and which it's all shrunk. It looks rubbish really. So I've got a couple of other bumpers. Side strips, see a couple have fallen off, so I need to take the rest off, which I'm going to do in a little while. So I'll show you how I do them. I prefer them with them off anyway. I have got the other ones, but I think it breaks up the body line a bit too much for my liking, so we'll get them chopped off. So yeah, what else needs doing? It could really do with a full respray. It's got a few little dings here and there, and it's had a paint job before. I'm not sure if you can see in this light, but there's loads of kind of sick marks in the paint where it shrunk into the old scratches when they were obviously doing some body work. So it's obviously had a little pranger in there. I think the roof's standard original paint, to be honest. But yeah, it could really do with a full repaint, full respray. But I'm not sure I'm going to get time for that. But the side skirts, arches, rear bumper, that can possibly all get done, because it's all stone chip down there. It doesn't look great, and yeah, the finish isn't great on some of it, quite a lot of it, to be honest. It's all scratched up there as well. So yeah, really, that's the plan, or some of the plan. Paint the skirts, all the arches, basically the whole body kit, take it off, stick it all back on. Wing mirrors, they can get done because this one's all cracked. Engine bay, we're not going to do a great deal on, because really you need to get the engine out really to paint all that properly. Some of the wirings are a little bit funky. I say funky, it's just not really cleaned up too well. So yeah, really under here, I'm just gonna have a little bit of a tidy up probably if I get time, but I'm not too fussed because it's running, and it's running all right. The only thing I do probably need to change is this is the fuel pump wiring. It's a relay and the fuse here, but it's a bit dodgy. Sometimes it decides to cut off and stop working, so that needs playing with. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably wire it up kind of OEM style onto the relay and the fuse box, and then go from there. What else needs doing to it? Oh, rear lights are wrong. They don't match. One on the left is kind of faded black line, and this one is, it looks even more faded black line, but yeah, it looks crap. So I'm going to make some custom ones like the one I've got on the turbo. New number plates to clean it up a bit. Exhaust. The exhaust is proper rattly. The resonator kind of centre section's falling apart inside, so it rows all the time. Sounds really crap. I have got a stainless system. I don't know if it's for an early or late car though. I think it's for a late car. If so, I'll try and get that on there. Oh, got an eyebrow spoiler, which I'll fit. Dreadnought eyebrow spoiler. I've got shit everywhere. Front splitter, that can go on. I've got some old school subs as well, so I wouldn't mind trying to do a boot build, but it's whether I get time, and also the car's probably going to be full of a load of stuff to take up to the national meet, so we'll see how much space we've got. But got these funky old Alpine Base 200, two subs. I don't need two subs, but I might stick one in. There isn't there is an Alpine, half decent Alpine, that little amp down there somewhere, so maybe if we get a chance might do a boot build, which that'd be nice. We can get that done. So yeah, so basically clean up, modify a few bits. Oh, the LCD clock's knackered. I've got a replacement one from Brickworks, which is a T25 T3 camper van company. This bloody thing is sorted as well. Yeah, so it's all bled, so that can get changed out. I want to stick a voltmeter in there. I like having a voltmeters in old cars. So when I do the wiring for the fuel pump, that switch can go, and then I stick a dreadnought gauge surround and a voltmeter in there. I think I've got a voltmeter or two floating about. What else needs doing? Oh, that gear knob is bloody horrible. It's a bit sharp as well. It's proper shit, so I'm going to get rid of that. So yeah, I think that's it for now. So drag it in the unit, start getting these side straps off, I think. Okay then, let's start with this one. So to do this, you're going to need, I like to use like a plastic scraper, something you can get in there and wedge it off with. You're going to need one of these, which is called a, well, I'll call it a toffee wheel. Guessing it's probably got other names. I think this is a 3M one. And then a drill to attach it to. It's good to have a drill with a couple of speeds on, because if you go too fast, especially if it's on fresh paint or crap paint, you can burn through, and you can have an issue. Sometimes it's good to have a bit of thinners or a panel wipe as well, just to take some of the residue off. But in general, this car's been painted before, so they're not actually attached with the original glue, which might be a bit tougher. So you might have to use a bit of wire either side to kind of try and pull off if you've got original. Saying that, yeah. So once you've got it going, you can kind of peel the majority of it off. They're quite flexible. They've got this kind of chromey silver metallic strip to them. Other than that, they're just rubber. So yeah, that's one off. State of that paint, that is awful. And then yeah, then it's time to get your toffee wheel off. So not too fast. So that is pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. I'll get a little bit of panel wipe on it. So this is just panel wipe I've got, which is a solvent, but it's not like paint finish, so it's not going to eat away at the paint. We're going to need a bit more playing with. yeah, in general that's it. Now just to do the rest of the car, I suppose. Oh, there we go. I would say it looks better, but well, it does a bit. Let's pull the paint off in a couple of places here. It's just a crap paint job underneath. But yeah, I prefer the look without, so just the other side now. I won't bore you with that. That'll probably be to the end of today's video. I'll crack on with the other side, and then we'll be back when yeah, back with some more work on the GT2 when I'm back up doing something interesting. But for tonight it's going to be, yeah, it'll be me and a toffee well. So thanks for watching. I'll do a bit of a kind of a set of videos on this car all the way up to the national meet, and yeah, some special bits, special. I've got an idea, make it stand out a bit for the national meet. So yeah, stick around to see that. Thank you. Bye.